Mutalisks dropping, getting stormed, but there's nothing to deal with the Mutalisks now, as they're just going to be able to pick off all of these tanks. The Thors needs to move forward to take down. Does he box? No, he clumps up. They're all hurt. Thorzane, you need to get a couple shots off. No, look at those Mutalisks. They have no health. Nice cannons. He's going to scout probably this base again. I don't know. Tosh is doing a really good job, and I think he's going to try and clean this up. Nice blink, absorbing the damage from the tanks. Able to get those, but there's one on the high ground. Thorzane needs the help with that. Another nice blink forward. And are they going to look down here and wonder? Yes, they know. I guess I didn't see how they know, but they know. Meanwhile, this base is in a little bit of trouble. Oh no, there goes the tanks. They're going to need to turn around. Thorzane needs to get some tanks up there to help hold his friend's gold. Charge, let move for good storm. Stay away from the tanks. And he knows about this base, so if they're able to hold this, which it doesn't look like they will without much of a fight. Oh, so army's so far away. Thorzane's not moving with his team. These tanks have +1. Blinking forward, grabbing a tank or two, but I think that was a little bit of a miscontrol coming out of Tosh. Now Thorzane wants to join in the fray. He has a lot of SCVs for repair. I'm loving it. He knows this is a critical moment. They should be able to clean it up, but at what cost? They've lost the gold. This gold is locked down. So they need to really damage the economy of yellow, who without anything to deal with the Mutalisks is going to be able to do some significant damage here. Warping in a couple Stalkers. But these Mutas are +1, and 2/2 weapons are coming, and Blue Flame is coming for EXE, so he's looking to go into Hellion play. I guess to deal with Charge-a-lots would be my guess. They are able to clean that up, are able to get the gold back going. Someone needs to take this base. They do clean up this one as well, so that's good. Yellow's economy is pretty much non-existent. He's down to this one base, and it's almost mined out. He has hardly any drones, and he's distance mining off the gold, which is pretty much saturated. So this is, you know, if you watch a lot of GSL and stuff like that, on these kind of maps where there's only so much bases, only so many bases, you got to be thinking, you know, this gold is a little bit alive, you know, a little more active than theirs. So the resources available easily to Team Mouz is a little higher. I mean, this base is healthy, this base is healthy, and this one as well. So they have basically one healthy base that they're going to have to get, while Thorzane and Tosh have 2. But his +2 tanks going up against 0/0 tanks. He's got a lot of Thors, and he's just getting pummeled. Excellent storms, though. These tanks did a lot of damage. Marauders coming forward, trying to deal with that. He needs to retreat. I think if they keep... this base is going to become the new fighting spot for them. But they need to recognize that and go ahead, and Thorzane or someone should grab this next base. Because they're going to be mined out very shortly. They're going to be on one base, and it's going to go to the Zerg player. So I don't know. At this point, I'm seeing a pretty incredible comeback. There goes Thorzane getting the base for Team Mouz. Blue Flame also coming from Thorzane, which I think is a great decision since he's committed to mech. And there's just so many links. As well as you can use it to tank damage from these tanks that are superior to his. So he's going to need excellent positioning to really deal with this. But he has these Thors which have such good range. And Charge-a-lot, splitting them a little bit there, do a lot of good damage against tanks. Nice blink, nice storms. Oh, the storms are brilliant. And now the Mutalisks are clumping up. He needs to keep his Thors out of range of these tanks. This game is really close, guys. There's a huge tank force coming from these guys, and they have the air. So I don't know. +1 coming down, about to finish. I love this decision from Tosh. It's like, you know what? I need immortals. If my teammate can help me with air, with Thors and Marine, well, no Marines really, but Thors, I might, and we have storms. Immortals could really, really help a lot with. Oh, I didn't even see how this happened. Wow, again, sorry, but Fnatic has taken, for the second time, their base, while Yellow is not mining. So, I think at this point, they need to set up some defense, and someone has to go deal with this. This cannot happen for Team Mouz. Maybe it should just be Templar, or going into Archons. That's a pretty good idea. I have to say, I think that's a really good idea. Given the critical mass of tanks that's happening here. But something has to deal with this. Look at how many SCVs are here. Red has 74, and they're virtually all on this base. They're going to mine it out so quickly, getting +1 on his vehicles. So these tanks are going to be impossible to deal with in a straight-up fight. They have to realize that. And this is an entrenched position. They need to come down here, try and get that Templar. Could walk right around here and just Psystorm these guys to death. But they're going for it anyways. Archon's moving forward. Thor's tank's in good position for Thorzane now. Might actually be able to break this contain. Oh no, there's a huge force of other tanks there. They need to get this one here, these two up here, and pull away from those. So that's actually... Oh, what are you doing, Thorzane? It's +1. Oh, maybe he just wants to go into the high ground? I don't know, but hopefully he'll repair those Thors. But because otherwise, you're just going to let them continue to do this. That guy has 15 kills and 5 health. You got to get him before +3 comes in. Yellow's over here mining the crap out of this. This mineral patches are just dying so quickly. Actually, DT play might be kind of nice at this point. But maybe not. Maybe they can't really afford the resources, and Red probably has a ton of scans stockpiled. No, actually, he doesn't. He only has 2 orbital commands. There we go. Blue Flame coming in. Zealots trying to deal with it, but there's so many forces. Here comes Thorzane. He's had enough of that. Hopefully Green can maintain his base in the north while it finishes up, although at this point that's pretty much done. So just what I was saying before about the remaining minerals, Red made a beautiful play to take this and put a planetary down. It's going to be really annoying to deal with this. And the Mutalisks. Hopefully these Thor range should be able to deal with that. Yes, and with this amount of tanks here, he's going to have to spend a lot of minerals to repair it. Or he's just going to try and get everything he can out of it. Red's making a move to try and save his base. Mutalisks are running around. These are undefended and can't hit air units. This could be a huge battle. This purple kind of is on his own. Green's up here. But he has a lot of drones. The amount of money is still pretty huge. All these SCVs are just getting blown to hell. There it goes. Sal the Vikings. Save the Vikings. Good point. But he might get... Nope. Now quickly, these teams started the mining. I wish I had a way to look at the food count a little bit more probably. But there's no production. I mean, this is as pretty much as long as this 2v2 game could go. It's going. Yellow's got his stuff entrenched. I mean, maybe at this point you say, all right, fine. You know what? You want to do that? I'll leave a small auxiliary force somewhere else, and I'm going to go hit this. Good luck producing, right? And try and deal with that. Lots of stuff coming down, because then you could force these things to move, and maybe charge lots could run in here and start doing some damage to this ridiculous mining situation that's happening there. Here comes a huge engagement. I think this is a mistake coming from Red. He doesn't have his whole team there. That was 2-on-1 into siege tank positions. At this point, Thorzane has 96 food to Red's 126, but Red has only 29 drones, so that is quite superior for him. But here they are, forcing the move around, you see. Now he's just getting bunkers to hold, but you can run right by that and do some significant damage. I mean, you don't care about this that much, except he's getting a little bit of gas out of that. But realizing the positioning... Oh, Overseer, good call. And these 3 attack, 1 versus 1-1. 3 attack coming out of these, though, that's pretty good. They need to get something in here, otherwise I don't know how they'll be able to do. And they're distance mining him. He probably should just build a nexus right here. Maybe he doesn't have the money. Not maybe, he doesn't have the money. This game is really epic. I don't know. It's going to come down to who basically has to I mean, they're having... I don't know. I don't know. It's good that they... Yeah, they're just situated here in case they need to rotate between bases, so that's good. Is yellow... Oh, green coming in with a Warp Prism. Really good idea. Greater Spire down for yellow, though. That could be it, the nail in the coffin. There are not a lot of Blink Stalkers on the field, I don't think. No, there's 6. But there's 8 Templar, which could become Archons, or try and Psystorm them. And purple getting his +1 ship weapon, so maybe he's going to try and transition into something here like Vikings. Knowing that this is the next play. I love it. I love it, I love it. Good idea. But there's a lot of mutas he's going to contend with. Good thing he has Thors to help clean that up. Viking drop, really smart. But this base is pretty much spent. And I think what it's going to come down to... Oh, he Psystorms! That was... Oh my god! I'm going to do something I never do. And rewind it just a tiny bit, just so we can see that. Because, wow. That was incredible. So we have, Vikings coming in and dropping. Yeah, not that cool. But I'm just so we can get a sense, I'm highlighting all these drones. We've got, 2 pages at least of miners, harvesters going on at the same time with 2 Templars coming in here. Boom, 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 boom. And now we're down to maybe 9 or 10 drones. That's all that left. That was wonderful. I really liked that. Oh, I'm getting talked to by my friend here. I will have to chat with him after this game. I just don't know. I don't know. They took this out. I mean, but look at the Brood Lords. I think this is not the right army composition for them to deal with this. Oh, he's got to run. I don't even know where they're going to run to. They just need to try and get to another position away from these Brood Lords. And Red and everyone else has decided this is the time. Maybe what they need to do is try and reposition and get into a base race scenario. Nice Viking micro, but he's got a bunch of Vikings to deal with. He needs to pull back. Oh no, I think Team Fnatic is going to win this one. I have to give it to Thorzane though. Pretty excellent job coming back to become a relevant player at this point in the game. And this base is not long for this world. Look at the amount of mutas. There's nothing that's going to touch those Brood Lords. I think they have to try and go for a base trade scenario. It looks like that's what they're going to do. I don't know how that's going to work since the air superiority is so good. And look, even taking this base just to get the time.